Mikey.
Shaking a lot of hands.
How do you see this fight going with Lamar Roach and Javante Davis? And that's probably what he said that he's been in the ring and you have to go up on weight to face somebody. Lamar Roach is going up on weight for this fight.
How you doing? Are you good?
Disadvantage for him going to this fight. What do you think about it?
I think it's a good matchup, though. I mean, it is interesting to see when a fighter moves up in weight class. Can he carry the power? Can he carry the speed? Carry, all his fundamentals? But that's what makes it a good matchup, an interesting matchup. I still think Tank is the favorite for a reason, being that he's been in the division the longest. He's carried his power. He's carried his speed. He's very, very methodical, very patient, takes his time, but when he lands, that power is significant. So I'm still thinking and picking Tank for the win. I think he gets a stoppage.
Also for me, Mikey, just want to pick your brain again. Canelo Crawford, I know you've always been very talkative about every fight coming up. What do you think about that fight overall? And Crawford going up 3 weight classes again, the same topic that
Crawford is super talented, one of the most talented fighters that I've seen, right? And I've always been a fan of Crawford too. I think size does matter at that point, because you saw a little bit already when he fought Madrimov in his last one. Quite wasn't the Crawford that we are used to seeing. Now jumping up 2 extra weight classes, I think it's gonna be a big challenge. But I mean, at the end of the night, they're both winning. They're both going home with bags full of money, bro. So at the end of the day, I mean, that's all that matters. You're gonna go face against their biggest challenge, but you walk away with all that money and just the experience of being there. That's a win in itself.
And from the outside looking in, what advice can you give Crawford to give him the route to victory against Canelo?
I'd say box. Don't try to measure yourself in strength and size when you're fighting Canelo. I'd actually like to see him lighter. Don't try to be as strong as Canelo. Box. Be elusive. Be fast, and use your experience like that. Turn southpaw and back to right and confuse Canelo. That's what you got going for you. Now Canelo, the other way around. Use the size, fighting combinations. Pressure. Use the advantage of being heavier. All night. Use your power again. That's kind of what Canelo has to do.
Your reaction to Virgil Ortiz and how he performed?
I think that's a great win, man. He's proving to everyone fight after fight that he is a top champion for a reason. His last fight, it was first 4 rounds, maybe a little tricky because the guy kept moving around plenty, but eventually Virgil's power and size took over, and you saw the difference. Saw the difference in size, power, and tiring out his opponent, and eventually just taking over. To the point where he hurt him a few times, and Madrimov had to almost kind of smother Ortiz in a little bit just to survive. So Ortiz showed that's why he's.
Anybody's next room? Who do you think?